Don't be a flake. Don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't hesitate to say, hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
So this is a common boa constrictor, very popular in the 90s.
Oh,
okay.
Shit. Oh, I had good PR in the 90s. The boa constrictor. You don't hear about them much anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, so this thing.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So this is Astro, and he's super sweet. Like, he's domesticated. You're talking about generations and
throw him over
generations.
here.
Yeah, you could tell, right?
No, yeah, he
No,
looks,
but let me just
he is the biggest one, so it's scary, but something about his regular pattern makes me less scared than an all white and an all black shiny
like
one.
Interesting. That's interesting how colors and this pattern's more familiar to you, probably.
Well, I think the reason why we're okay with that pattern is because we've seen it before, because Homeless Pimp has the exact pants.
Yeah, you know, that's funny. So
look at it, look at it. It's crawling on his back. He doesn't even give a shit. Oh my god.
No, he's super sweet. So, you know, back in the days, I'm reading this book called I believe it's called forgot the name of it. I'll pull it up. But it's about the reptile trade industry. You know, people have this this need to quench this fucking appetite for like exotic animals. These things weren't captive bred. They were smuggling these things in the 60s.
Oh,
and
shit.
Right.
It came up on the other side.
So anyway, but these have been captive bred for so long, over 40 years. That's like a wolf, right? When you keep on breeding it. And
So you're saying that's a domesticated...
He's super sweet. I have a, you know...
He will not ever constrict around your neck for any reason ever. If he starts...
Unless you're looking for a good time.
I know, imagine as it's constricting, you're just blowing loads. Could you...
It happened to me by accident one time. I was holding him. I had to take a piss. I was like, this doesn't feel bad.
Let me ask you...
But you could break free of that, or if you wanted to, or
I
no?
want to break free.
Yo,
So
wow.
Thank you.
The general rule of thumb, if you're handling large snakes, this is not by any means a large snake.
Looks pretty big.
But anything above 7.5, 8 feet, you want to have a second person there because accidents do happen.
Like what? What could be an example of an accident that could happen?
It can constrict you.
Like this snake right now. If it,
I don't think he's strong enough. I'll fuck his ass up. But
if it began to constrict you, what would Sal and I have to do?
okay, there's two things.
Truthfully, because we're
honestly.
probably not going to. So Venetia, please listen, because it
So
probably have
you
to be
either
you.
put alcohol. If it has a bite and a grab, that's bad. That's like showing that's food motivated or it feels,
Yeah.
you know.
He wants to say something. Hold on.
Yeah.
Look how. I just want to give a shout out to all my people in South America. My Colombians out there.
He's like, I'm going to be at the Cleveland Funny Bone.
So he's not even headshot. I can touch his head.
Yeah.
So what would we do? What would we do?
Yeah. What would we do?
So when I got bit and like they hooked on, I would just put hand sanitizer or alcohol and they immediately release. I was also told you can put your finger in the anal vent and then that make them feel uncomfortable.
How big is...
Imagine this
that's
snake was
a
like,
joke.
not me, do it more.
That's a joke. Yeah, that's like exactly
Yeah.
what if it's a turn on.
It's like, this is what I was waiting for.
Finally! Hello!
Gay snake.
I didn't want to squeeze you.
Yeah. I know, because name, because my name's Mateo.
How big is the anal vent that you could fit your
You
finger
can fit
in
your
it?
finger in it?
I'll show you. Hold
And let's also show Sergio your finger.
Well, because I would think that that the anal vent is like a little.
Let's see its
slice.
anal. Let's see its vent.
Wait, that thing's not gonna spray shit at us, is it?
I'm like this.
If it's long, it's generally a male. Girls are shorter.
And you could diddle that anal tail, and he's not gonna get mad.
I wouldn't mess with it. I never did it before.
all right.
I'm just that's things
So,
I've read.
so you're telling me that the instructions from the professionals
It's
is
totally
if
made up.
If that snake is latched onto your neck and starting to constrict you, you're running to find the asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, here's the
asshole.
options. Either find its asshole or rub Purell all over it. It'll release.
You want to give it a try?
Give what a try.
You want to hold it?
Finger in the
You can
anal
just
vent?
so you can just lick your pinky and give it a try.
Here, I'll touch it.
Yeah, so you don't want to touch it like that. That's like, you don't want to poke at it.
I'm sorry that
Nothing
I'm
likes to be
scared of
poked.
snakes. I'm a
Just
normal
give me
person.
the back of your hand and just go across. It's very
Okay?
muscular.
I didn't beat up drug dealers when I was 16. Oh, it doesn't feel bad.
No, it's beautiful, man. They feel like leather.
Is that just one muscle? Is that what that is?
There's
It's just
a lot
one
of muscle. They have a spine and ribs.
Why does it smell
Fourth
like
row.
adobo?
If you chop like,
Oh, actually, this is
if
nice.
you chop off like the back foot there, Dies?
The tail?
Does it die?
No, I mean, they can... Anything before the anal glands, it'll probably survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Would
if
it grow
you're
it back?
chopping a
Would it grow-
snake...
No, they don't regenerate their tails like certain lizards do.
Okay.
Snakes
So
are-
if you're going to chop a snake, get above the asshole.
Yeah.
If you want to take it
And the
out.
thing is,
one.
man,
It's
it's a
actually
slow
not the
death. They'll be moving for hours on
Shout
end.
out anal vents.
Shout them all out.
Yeah.
Shout them all out, the anal vent. Keep them clean, guys.
Yeah. Shout out cutesy names for asses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I found a new name, the anal vent, and I'm going to call my penis the hemipene.
yeah.
Come on, give it a shot, Chris. Just stand up tall for me.
But I don't want to, it's a new shirt.
He's very clean.
I will say this. I don't want to do it at all. If you do it, I'll do it.
Just act as a tree.
But Sergio-
I'll be here. Yeah,
But
I'll be here.
Sergio-
Hold the mic for me.
But hold on a second now. Just what are the odds? What are the odds? Because there are odds that he just takes a bite of our goddamn face.
50-50. Have you smelled Chris's breath? It smells like a dead rat. So,
Oh shit,
kidding,
Chris!
this guy-
I lied. I was lying. I completely lied.
Hey, okay, I'm okay.
You're fine. I got his head.
but he's gonna when he starts to wrap around you.
No, he's
though.
not going to wrap around you. You let me know when you're done.
What's up, guys?
Do you dates?
I got a all new.
We'll do our dates with the snake.
I got, hey, what's up, everybody? Got a brand new hour. Go to ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. Second show added in Dublin, Belfast, London, sold out. Chicago Theater sold out. Go check ChrisDComedy.com. We're going to announce New Year's Eve in Long Island. All my dates at ChrisDComedy.com.
You wanna fill the time or no?
Tiki Wikis. It's a brand new hour of comedy material. I love animals. Oh my God!
He's fine. He's fine.
I
Look,
didn't know
he's
that it
fine.
was that close.
He's
Okay.
fine.
All right. No,
So
I'm fine.
a slow flick of the tongue is just curiosity. A
Flick of the
short,
tongue.
fast one, is very like unsure of itself. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is it food? Right. Is do I have to fuck some shit up?
I'm good.
You look good.
Thank you.
matches your
How's
shirt.
my fit? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're serving looks. We were talking about this. I don't serve looks anymore. I just go for complete comfort. I'm out of.
I thought it was going to grab my eyeball.
So I also have.
I did it.
I
did
have
it.
one more snake. Sal, you want to try this one, or do you want to
Daddy's
hold
brave, girls.
Oliver? Oliver's next.
What's Oliver?
Oliver is the next one?
What does
Yeah,
Oliver look
Oliver
like?
is a Burmese python.
What's that
Found in the
mean?
Everglades. It's an invasive species. That's
What is it? Is it more dangerous than that one?
none of them are dangerous. Let's cut that talk out. It's very negative. None of them are dangerous. See, it's cool.
All right, I'll try it.
I feel like my job is not being done here. I want everyone to be having like a snake party. I feel like you're traumatized.
Promise me that
I promise you, you're gonna be fine.
you'll keep that face away from
Absolutely,
my face.
I will. I want this to be.
And-
honestly, we're
and I'm
joking around, but I
sweating
want it to be a
already.
positive experience. I don't want to freak
I'm
anybody
sweating
out.
already. Dude, will it sense my sweat?
No, I'll be fine. This one,
What if it doesn't like the shampoo I use?
no, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very tolerant.
All right.
All right. So I'm just gonna put him around your shoulders. I'll hold the head.
But
It's good to do one thing a day that scares you. This is it.
I know. I'm just telling you right now, my heart is beating out of my chest. Is it going to feel that?
No, it's gonna
Did
be
you
fine.
take your blood pressure meds today?
Yo, dude. I can't go near that face, though.
Okay, I'll do it the
I
opposite way.
did take my blood pressure medicine.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
All right, can you hold this for me and put your phone down?
How many milligrams are you on? 50?
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
I'll talk. We can.
I just got put on blood pressure meds.
No. I will.
I'm gonna hold the head.
This is not good.
Let's
for me,
talk about our meds.
actually. Just stay right by me, Sergio. Just stay right by me.
Yeah, I'm
please.
gonna be right by you. I promise you it's gonna be. All jokes aside, I promise you it's gonna be okay.
Okay, because my scared level right now is a 10 out of 10, and
I
so
promise you it's gonna be fine.
the snake doesn't sense a 10 out of 10 scared level.
I'm scared just watching.
I don't look it in the face.
I'm scared
I
just
ain't gonna
watching.
look at
It would be gold, though, if it
I
hit
ain't,
his face.
I ain't gonna look it in the face. I ain't gonna look it in the face.
All right, so I'm just gonna put that.
Don't fucking...
I ain't gonna look it in the face.
Go over here.
I'll say right here.
Let me know if it's too much.
I thought, okay, it's just his ass.
All right, I got the head. You're fine. Touch the right here. I got the head.
I'm gonna be in Canada, October 14th and 15th. Hamilton and Toronto, we edited a show. I'm gonna be in Richmond, Virginia, and Hershey, Pennsylvania in October. In November, I'm gonna be in Knoxville, Atlanta, and Birmingham. Where is this motherfucker, please?
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got it.
I'm very scared, dude. I'm going to be in Louisville and Evansville. And then in December, I'm in Florida and California and Florida. I'm in Tampa. We ended the second show. I'm at the Hard Rock in Orlando, the Crest Theater in Sacramento, Jacksonville, what's up? I'm there. And Sacramento, San Jose, and Santa Rosa in December. Everything's on sale right now at salvulcanocomedy.com.
Well done. Well done.
There you go.
Good job. Wow. You want to give him a little pat? I got his head. You want to, I'm not sure what to feel him like this. I got the head.
He's looping around, though.
Nah, he's not going to.
No.
Amazing, right?
His head's looking right at me.
Wow.
How do you the anal vent is a little. Is it shitting? Because the anal vent is a little dark black.
What does its shit look like?
It looks like cat shit.
Like cat shit?
It's a mix of. Snake shit looks a little bit like cat shit, but it's also like calcified, like urates, like the urine. So it's like liquid, but it's also white
you're
chunks.
like a scientist or something. I don't know.
We got one more.
What do you feel about snakeskin items? Hate it?
I'm indifferent. I don't get offended by it.
What, does that mean the snake died for it? Or is it just
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of a trade, just like you might get a fur coat. You know? Yeah.
But that's not from shed skin. That's
No, that's actual skin.
Okay.
And those are usually much larger constrictors, like constrictors like reticulated pythons or African rock
and
pythons.
they go find them to hunt them to chop them to
and
sell the
you
skin.
know, it's not wasteful. You can eat the meat.
What do you
Like
think
that.
about that? Have you ever tasted snake?
No, I had alligator, I believe, and frog.
What do you think about people eating snake?
I think it's fine. Yeah.
You would eat your snake? If you're not,
I'll be curious.
let me ask you a question. It's the end of days.
I got the eating habits of a badger. I eat anything.
It's the end of days.
Badger don't give a
Would
shit.
you eat?
Yeah.
Would you resort to eating a human first or a snake if they're both dead? You got a human and a snake. What are you gonna eat
Snake,
first?
whatever. Like an animal to you?
Well, I don't know. What it seems like you love snakes more than you love your own family.
Would you eat your own family first? Or
Yeah,
the
with
snake?
snakes.
Oh God, dude.
So okay, so what's the snake's name?
This is Astro. He's from Florida. He was delivered by FedEx
Oh, there you go.
when he was 5 months old, and he's been with the family for like 5 years.
Used ShipStation. You would
Should
have got
have
a
used
cheaper
ShipStation
rating.
promo code Hey Babe. Could have
Yeah.
gotten a great discount.
How do you name them? Just like, is there
Yeah,
any?
we were doing like the planets and stuff, and then we
Okay.
ran out of planets.
Okay.
So you know.
Okay, so let's get to Oliver.
Okay, Oliver.
This is the
Let's get to-
biggest one.
let's get to
Oliver's the
Planet-
biggest guy.
Let's get to Planet Oliver.
Let's get to Planet. Is Oliver the biggest guy, Serg?
He is the biggest, and he has the potential.
When did they all eat last?
A couple of weeks ago.
Now he doesn't have the lid for this.
A couple of weeks? Oh, I thought they had to feed like.
Yeah, do they
So-
have to feed daily?
No, so they have very slow digestive systems. So a snake, as they get older, you can feed a snake every 3 weeks to a month. I've had a snake one time in 1995,
Talk about intermittent
1996.
Now, is that one feeding considered breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
That didn't eat for an entire year.
Really?
An entire
Impossible.
year.
Must
Gotta
have
be
been a skinny bitch.
It's got to be impossible, no? How is it? Okay, how is it storing and then using and distributing the nutrients from its prey 1 year decomposed?
They barely move. That's why they live so long.
But the thing it ate is certainly decomposing and losing any value that
yeah,
it
so I mean, he did lose a little weight. So he was living off the fat the fat storage. But it didn't look malnourished. That was the thing that threw me off. Like it looked fine. It was exactly a year my snake didn't eat. And then one day he decides to eat. It was a ball python. They're notorious for not eating well.
that day that he decided to eat, look out, right?
And I was keeping these snakes a little irresponsibly. Like I had the snake, the ball python with a Burmese python, cohabit. You know, they were sharing the same enclosure.
Well, now you have one snake on top of the other one's air holes.
That's okay.
Sorry, buddy.
So what would happen? He cares all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So what happened when you put them two together? That was irresponsible. Why? Because they could fight.
You run the risk of cross-contamination. It could stress the animals out. These are solitary creatures. They don't want to be. They're not like freaking geese, like, you know, walking down the street and ducks.
But what about when you see like those tons of snakes all together? Like,
That's usually mating. Very few snakes live in colonies like that. Very few.
Okay.
As soon as their babies are born, they're on their own.
no.
Yeah. That's what I think I
Wow.
like about them, because I like to be by myself.
Right.
Yeah. Because your family left you.
So snakes
Because
are
I'm
also.
constantly being abandoned.
You grew up without a father.
I found out when I was 10.
No wonder why there's so many snakes in the Bronx.
All right, let's take it. Here's Oliver.
Oh, he's such a beautiful snake.
Oh, God, I bet.
So generally, when you enter a snake enclosure with bigger snakes, this is called tap training, because they don't know the difference between food and the person, a lot of times they're food motivated. You just tap them like this on the head. Beep, beep. And I do that little sound to make it cute. Beep, beep.
They don't know. I'm sorry. They don't know the difference between food and you. Is that what you said?
When the cage is first
explain
open.
that?
Because a lot of times you'll find, I'm going to put the mic down so I can put him up here, and I'll just demonstrate how I would enter his enclosure.
Here we go. Oh my God.
This is Oliver. He's a hypo Burmese python. He's absolutely beautiful. So you see how Pluto is leucistic? That's not natural. I mean, very rare would you find that in the wild surviving.
Like a white snake.
Yeah. So these are morphs.
In the wild.
Yeah. So what they do, they'll find one, then they breed it, and they got all sorts of colors. They got it's like the pride flag. They have all different types of colors. Yeah.
Colors.
Yeah. And so the ball
Shout out
python's coming.
Ice-T.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're tapping the snake's head.
So if I was
So
gonna
that
go,
the snake knows that you're not a rat.
right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So these are very food motivated. You got to be respectful. Not everyone is like is game, and not everyone should have a Burmese python. It's like owning a Rottweiler. You know, it's like
I've had two.
Yeah. So you might be
you
a
go.
prime candidate. Rottweilers are great. But you know what I'm saying? They're a type of animal you got to
Okay, so
respect.
he's rubbing its head, and the snake tongue is kind of going crazy right now. Can you see that, Pimp?
Okay, so I tapped him.
So now
Oh,
he
it's blocked.
understands what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you move that snake box?
Let's make my job harder.
I don't mean its box or its anal vent.
When approaching a snake, another thing is when approaching a snake, you never want to go from above. Imagine.
No, why would you do that?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
come
You don't want to
from
go from above. Because they're predators.
Right.
They're hunted by hawks, large birds.
Oh, you're a hawk
Yeah.
versus snake?
Right.
So a hawk can come down, slice
Exactly.
that thing, fly it in the air. But have you ever seen like a hawk, because you watch these videos, a hawk come down, grab a snake, start to fly with it, and then the snake will bite the hawk in
Yeah,
midair.
man, that's
and then
wild.
the hawk goes down, and the snake falls, and the snake beats the hawk?
Yeah.
But then they both die.
And no one
Well,
ever
the
feels
snake's
bad
not
for the
going to die
snake.
from being dropped, is it?
Yeah.
The snake can die from being dropped from a high?
Let me tell you something.
Can we drop one of these things off the 10th floor?
I had this is how fascinating reptiles are. I was living in my studio apartment, right? I didn't even have a bed. I had
But
a
you
mattress.
might be living back there soon because your family has had enough of this. Go ahead.
I had a mattress against the wall and all my animals when I first moved into my first apartment. At the time, I was dating this Jewish Puerto Rican girl. Her name is Kelly Greenberg, and she loved the animals. Shout out to
believe
Kelly
that.
if you're listening.
Okay.
Great
She doesn't want
girl.
to be associated with you.
And I had a lizard that I used to care for at a headhunting agency. When I worked at Petland, this lady who owned a headhunting firm said, "Sergio, would you care for my iguana, Iggy?" And I used to go to the office, clean the iguana cage, make $20, go back home. She gave me the iguana. It was a 6-foot iguana. Walked
Are
around
you
like this.
serious?
And I changed the name. I didn't like Iggy. I thought that was too hacky. I said Moesha.
Moesha.
Yeah, very
Nice.
nice. It was a popular 90s show.
Yeah.
And
M to
Moesha.
the O to the E to the Moesha.
Yeah.
Now, Moesha shared the apartment with my pit bull, and she used to whip the pit bull to eat the pit bull's food with the tail. He'd go, psh, and then my dog used to look at me and go, ooh, and cry to me.
No.
So they did well together, but there was
That's
a
a
hierarchy.
perfect. Do the dog sound again.
But maintain eye contact with me like, Dad, what the fuck? I'm
Yeah,
trying to eat here.
yeah.
And Moesha used to come like that and then take a couple of bites, look at the pit and go like this, bob its head, and then walk away.
What becomes of Moesha?
So Moesha, Thanksgiving 1998,
That was a great Thanksgiving for me.
Yeah, that was an amazing thing.
Good one.
Yeah.
she's on the radiator where she likes to perch and get the sun rays.
Yeah.
Right? Remember, we're in a studio apartment, meaning everything is in the same room. I wake up and
Moesha did some
I
shit.
wake up to the cries of Kelly. Say, "Oh my God, Moesha is pushed out the screen. Moesha's on the screen. We're 8 stories high, going back and forth."
Oh, like balancing on the screen?
Balancing on the screen.
Okay,
She's
like
scene from a
popped out?
movie, like-
Yeah.
Like it popped out and it was like
She
kind of...
she was on the radio, pushed the window screen out, and she's going back and forth. Oh, here's the creak going.
HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. You know we love it, babe. We are both subscribed to HelloFresh. We like to save money. It's cheaper than going to the grocery store. We love the meals. I've learned how to cook using this. My family uses it. My friends use it. I love. They got the new sweet chili tofu bowls or the spicy coconut curry stir fry, which I'm telling you, you know me, you know I love sauce and thick food. This is awesome, and it's October, baby. So they got the fall classics. They got pumpkin pie. They got all types of different desserts, fall desserts. They got a dessert board that you can check out. They have pre-portioned ingredients. They make cooking so easy. I seriously love it. HelloFresh, if you're looking for health, if you're looking for healthy food that's cheap and you can cook with your friends, cook with your family, HelloFresh is the site for you. And I cannot believe when they give the discount codes how this company even makes money, because they give so much stuff out for free. All you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com/HeyBabe65 and use the code HeyBabe65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/HeyBabe65. Use the code HeyBabe65 for 65% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Babe, listen to me. ShipStation, listen. Babe, ShipStation. Listen to me. Do not wait until you're drowning in orders to find the right shipping solution, okay? I'm telling you, if you're running a business, you need ShipStation. We use it here at the podcast. Pimpy says it's his favorite thing to use other than his cameras. We ShipStation. Without ShipStation, our business is half as successful. So whether you're starting small or scaling up, ShipStation makes ship happen. No more limiting your business to one store. ShipStation integrates with every single platform, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, etc. Maximize your sales with minimal effort. That's what I like about it. Max sales, minimal effort. ShipStation customers that, I'm a ShipStation customer. I know all the podcasts pretty much use ShipStation. We love it. We've all had success with it. If you're running a business and you don't have ShipStation, I guarantee you're making your business harder than it should be. Go to ShipStation.com and sign up with the promo code HeyBabe for a free 60-day trial. That is ShipStation.com, ShipStation.com. Promo code HeyBabe, HeyBabe, 60-day free trial. That's 2 months free. Visit ShipStation.com. Click the microphone at the top and type in code HeyBabe. Ship it, baby.
But yeah, she was on the radio, pushed the window screen out, and she's going back and forth. Oh, here's the creak going, and I catch eye contact with Moesha. And Moesha, stay still. She doesn't understand me. I go, ankle socks dirty, wife beater, walk towards the lizard. She looks at me, licks her face, keeps on walking, falls out the window. I look at her surfing in the air.
No. You watched the free fall? Oh my God.
And smash it to the ground. Bah!
You watched a snake surf? That should be a new sport
Iguana.
on ESPN.
Iguana.
You watched
I went to get her. I went to grab
free
her.
fall of a 6-foot iguana, 80 feet.
Yeah, well, yeah, 8
to
stories.
its death. You saw it hit the ground.
Sal, what makes this story extraordinary, I run downstairs. I run downstairs. Kelly's looking out the window. Oh, my God, is she dead? Moesha is all white. Looks at me, opens her eyes, and continues walking.
No.
I swear to God.
Wait. What
Why
color
was she all white?
What color was she?
Shocked. She was just shocked.
What color was she before the fall?
Green.
She was 100% white?
White. It was beautiful. It was actually beautiful. Like,
And
I would
now,
like to.
and now what happened? She goes back to green?
Yeah. 3 days later, she got her color back. I thought she might have broke something internally.
She didn't break anything?
She didn't break anything. She lived. I mean, I had a, then I eventually donated her to a zoo. But she was with us for years after that. And it took her 3 months to go back by the windowsill.
So she knew.
Yeah, she was
And
trying to
so
survive.
what eventually, how'd she actually die then?
Crack.
She was killed in a crossfire.
Nasty paper cut.
Yeah.
So look at this one. This snake is very inquisitive. Very.
It's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
So now,
This snake is very.
This snake maybe very much wants to see who you are and bite you.
Look at the way the eyes move. Can you see that? The eyes move side to side.
Okay, so
this
what
snake
you're
is
doing
very
right now-
confident. It's a very confident
Okay,
snake.
so what you're doing right now is
So that
caressing.
snake is like Lizzo.
Absolutely. That's a better name for him.
Yeah.
So you're caressing its neck.
Yeah. Now I can just go right under. And we're good. We're good. See? Good.
Just
you
jerk
see
that
that?
thing off.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
But even you
Are you going to take him fully out?
No, I'm just respectful.
Respectful.
Because there's also a lot going on that's unfamiliar to him. The lights, a lot of people here.
Oh,
so I want to be
sure.
respectful. I'm not going to go in and show off. I definitely
Right.
want to be aware.
Sure.
And I make a fool out of myself.
Right,
I
right,
did that
right.
enough during my lifetime.
So now if this one started attacking you, is it the same thing? Just throw Purell at it?
Yeah,
Yeah, who knew? Like, you're like in the desert. All you need is just a
I got a
shitload
snake
of
and I'm like, get the Purell. Yeah, like that. Where is it? I'm like dying. Violet's running away with it because she doesn't know. I'm like,
You want to hold it?
absolutely not.
There's a big boy.
I mean,
Should I take it out?
you've even said
How
it's
big is that
unpredictable.
one?
It's a big boy.
No, it's not that it's unpredictable. I say you got to be respectful. This is a very...
I don't know how to respect or disrespect the snake.
Well,
yeah.
when you show...
like, you're not like, oh, what's up, bitch ass?
What's the name?
This is Oliver.
Oliver. Respect, bro.
Yeah,
respect.
No.
I
I'll tell
respect
you. When I introduce you to a snake and you reveal your anal vent, that's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Okay?
Yeah, that's what
I
it
have a
is.
picture on the floor that was like that's classic scene with like a rattlesnake and you're sitting on the floor. It's like between your legs and you're looking right at it. It's like this, and you're just like, I respect you. Please know I respect you.
I think we've had a miscommunication somewhere.
Somewhere along the lines, the lines were crossed.
Oh my! Now, how many feet is this?
He's about like 6 feet.
This is as big as the iguana.
Yeah, he's probably like 6 feet long. I got him with Ian Fidads in the middle of COVID. This is my COVID purchase.
Previous Hey Babe guest, Ian
yes,
Finance. Two episodes.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I'm a little tentative about driving. Chris always likes to make fun of me about that. So I had Ian drive me to Pennsylvania to pick up this snake in the middle of COVID. It was a
No
COVID
way.
purchase. Yo, thank you to all the donations.
Did you get a discount because it was COVID?
No, I
Was
don't.
the snake wearing a mask? The snake, the snake vaccinated.
Yeah.
You got the Johnson & Johnson vax.
Look at it. Look at it. Wrapped around Sergio's leg.
Now that's
Yeah.
security. He wants to feel like, supported.
So
That's
he
not-
knows you.
I would say he definitely knows me. He's a very smart snake.
How long have you had him?
I had him since COVID, so it was like in the middle of
2
COVID we
windows,
decided
yeah.
to make the purchase. Put everyone's life in danger from my
Yeah, this one I would feel. I mean, so you've left this snake alone with your wife and daughter and been gone for a weekend before.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, just feed the snake.
Well, what's the
Make sure
tightest?
you respect
What's
it.
the tightest constriction you felt anywhere on your person?
when you talk like that, it reminds me of cops. Stop it. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not enough on the stack. Not even ready. I
Put your
have to
camera
admit,
away.
one time I had him around my neck and I was cleaning his enclosure and he was tight. And, I lost, to this day, I can't see right through my left eye.
No, seriously. Were you starting to get a little nervous?
Yeah, I got a little nervous, and I was like, okay,
So what'd you
but
do?
not as nervous as the one time I was in front of my family and I almost choked on a Cocoa Puff, which is a fucking dumb way to die.
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
God! It would be a
And somewhere
funny
in there you were
funeral, though.
choking continually.
Yeah,
and you're like,
I was
you're like, I mean,
eating my
this is it.
daughter's Cocoa Puffs
Yeah.
without her, because that's her cereal. I used to say, "Charm, have a look." It was the last bowl, and I'm making eye contact, and I was like,
Yeah.
and she's looking at me like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, call your mother.
Your daughter comes out just.
She's like this.
You're
She's
like,
Get the Purell. He's drinking Purell.
My daughter was just looking at me like that.
yeah. Somebody gets shot in front of his building. His daughter comes out, starts rubbing Purell everywhere. So we gotta save his life, Daddy.
Throw it on a fire.
Oh my God, I can't believe the way you behave.
Because its tongue is
You
right in my
perform in
face.
front of thousands of strange people weekly.
Yeah, not in front of snakes though.
But Sergio, with
Except the audience in Michigan.
Vancouver.
They're just so
When you had it
No,
tight,
shout out Michigan.
when you had it feel tight, too tight for your liking, how did you undo that? You just did it with your hands,
Yeah.
and did he let go?
Yeah, he was fine. He was just, trying to climb. It didn't feel.
Oh, so he's a climber.
Yeah, he's a clown.
You wanna pull
I was
up-
about to name a name.
You want to pull up a video about reading behavior wrong? I don't know if you guys are interested. You could pull up woman gets attacked by snake of reticulated python. She
Pull
has
it
this
up.
thing-
Pull it up. What are we doing? What
Yeah,
are we doing if we're not pulling that up?
Yeah, so this is the worst case scenario. This is reading this snake wrong. She's like, wait. You saw I was a little bit like I was respectful.
Oh, so this woman is a handler and made the
She's
mistake.
a handler and made
Is
a
this
mistake.
it?
No, it's
I mean, let's watch them all. If you, let's
do it all.
I don't want to not see that one either. A woman gets attacked by a snake in the office hallway.
That's it. The first,
Reticulated
yeah.
python attacks women.
Go with
Sergio,
the bottom
you have
one.
to watch its face.
Sergio.
Can you watch its head, please?
Sergio, what does reticulated mean again? In relation?
You know what? I'm not sure. We should look that up too. I'm not sure.
I love that you know
reticulated
every single fact about things, but you're like, "So what does reticulated mean?" He's like, I've never heard that.
Yeah, because
No, I've heard about it. I
when you say
Yeah.
reticulated, what are you implying to us?
Well, that's the name of the snake. So
Right,
like,
but like when you say it, oh my god, Crystal!
well, as far as I
you
know,
jumped. It did like I don't know, man.
It put its head under the pillow.
Yeah.
it's just trying to find some-
So I love that Sergio probably is the guy, like, he knows everything about snakes. He's talking he's like so knowledgeable, like we're in awe. And then you ask him to read, he's like, tehe, the, tehe,
pull this one up.
python.
All my family could name you any gun, but they can't read or write.
Yeah, I know. Little Nems, gorilla Nems.
So check it out. See how?
Okay.
So she
Look
knows.
at a fast flick on the tongue. You saw that? Did you see that though?
Oh my God,
Fast flick.
dude.
So that's a look at
Well,
a
that's
fast
what this
flick.
one's doing.
No, slow. Look how fast it is. So that's a food response.
And is she like freaking out right
now
now?
she's handling it like a champ.
So now where's the Purell? This guy doesn't have Purell.
Well, he don't know what the fuck they're doing. Look how they just pull the teeth off.
She's in pain right now, right? She's playing
she's
it
in a lot
cool.
of pain. That's a very painful bite.
Is there venom in here?
She might
get
lose.
poisoned too?
She's in danger right now, right? She's in a lot of danger.
Yeah, if she was alone, that's a really big. That's a problem.
Like
Yeah.
she could lose her arm, kind of thing.
Well, you know that thing wraps around her leg. She falls down, loses. You know, it could be very bad. But she had a team there that didn't really know what they were doing. They're trying to uncoil it, but he got a good grip on her. And what she should do,
he was familiar with her.
Should have got alcohol. They didn't think about that. They got in, and I wish we had the sound.
This
but
guy
it's fine.
probably had a beer on.
Is she screaming?
Oh no, it's fine. I can commentate.
Is she screaming though? Is she yelling?
No, she's actually very calm. You want to put on the sound? Yeah.
It's on right now.
That's why you have,
That's why you have two people.
Oh, so she's still commentating to the video.
At what point do you just pull out a gun and shoot the snake in the head? Would you have to do that eventually?
Can you pause it for a second?
Would you have to do that?
You
though?
could stab it. I would stab
I
it.
would explain something to you guys. It's all about the environment. You see behind the wooden casing?
Yeah.
Those are cages for breeding rats. So now you have a snake who's very food motivated in the same room as a place where rats are being bred. So this snake is constantly like a shark in the water, like smelling blood. That's part of the reason why she was.
So you should never have your rats in the same room as your snake.
live
Have
rats?
a separate room for your rats.
Yeah. So why is she? But she looks like she's some sort of handler or professional. Why is she making bonehead moves like that?
I don't know.
I gotta
maybe-
be honest, it's flicking its snake very fast here, Sergio.
No, that's a slow
It's flicking
flick.
its snake.
That's slow.
It's flicking its tongue. Sorry. I want to flick that snake out the fucking window.
I'd like to see the
All right, now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. I'm telling you, mental health is so prevalent in almost every community, almost every person I know. Mental health problems are profound. BetterHelp has helped me. That's why I've gotten mentally healthy. I got my family on BetterHelp. I'm on BetterHelp. My dad, Tampa Tony's on BetterHelp. We all use BetterHelp. What we love about it is they link you up with counselors and therapists that work for you, that match, you know, your personality and what you're going through, and you do it all from the comfort of your own home. You do not have to go to an office. You do it all from the comfort of your own home. It's been awesome. It's actually been life-changing. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, make it easier to accomplish your goals, no matter how big or small. And right now, all you have to do is go to BetterHelp. That's HELP.com/HeyBabe. Okay, BetterHelp, HELP.com/HeyBabe. And you're going to get a 10% discount off your first month. BetterHelp.com/HeyBabe, 10% discount off your first month. This is a really important one, guys. Get your mental health in check. BetterHelp will help you. Thank you, BetterHelp. What's up, babes? I got a brand new hour of stand-up material. I am coming to Baltimore, Maryland, the Baltimore Soundstage, October 27th. And then November 17th and 18th to the Royal Theatre in Toronto, Canada. So Toronto in November and Baltimore in late October. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. Babes, brand new hour. You're going to love it. Go get the tickies. Rocket money, burning out the Rocket money, baby. Also known as Truebill. Rocket money literally, okay, if you don't know what this is, I use it, Pimp uses it, Sal uses it, we all use it, and we save so much money because, sometimes, how many of us are subscribed to something that we don't want to pay for anymore, and we just forget about it, and the money just keeps hitting us each month, and we think, only $5, only $10. Well, when you add all that up, sometimes you're spending thousands of dollars a year on stuff that you don't even use. So what Rocket Money does, it goes in there and it unsubscribes you to all these things. I mean, literally, if you're wasting your money on subscriptions, with 80% of people have subscriptions they forget about, maybe for you, it's an unused Amazon Prime account or a Hulu account that never gets streamed, whatever it may be. Rocket Money, aka Truebill, is going to help you. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost? Do you? I'm telling you, they cost a lot. The app shows all of your subscriptions in one place and cancels what you don't want for you. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't even know you were paying for. You may even find out you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. I love this. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions with Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/heybabe. Seriously, it can save you hundreds per year. That's rocketmoney.com/heybabe. This has wholeheartedly changed my life. It's the best app I've ever used. rocketmoney.com/heybabe.
I'd like to see the lady get attacked in the hallway as well. It seems like it's sweeps week here on the pod.
Yeah.
Wow. I see. I wouldn't know what to do there. Well, now we know. Actually, I bet you one day that Purell tip is going to help.
It's probably saved a life.
Help someone at least.
We shouldn't even reveal that.
Look, he's got the hook. This guy's got the hook.
Yeah, that's not doing anything.
Oh my God, she's spraying blood onto the floor.
That's a nasty bite.
This guy's got the hook like Sandman at the Apollo.
Is it spraying blood? Is it spraying blood because she had an open wound and now it's squeezing the blood out?
No, yeah, look at it shooting out of her hands.
So she's bleeding.
Yeah, but I'm sure it doesn't help that. Well, actually, it's providing its own tourniquet.
Right.
Really, if you think about it.
It's effective.
Yeah, so,
This thing's like, I want to bite you and then help you out real quick.
And people show off for the camera. She may have rushed it because there was a camera on her, but that's a slow flick. The way he came out, that was a food-motivated response.
Okay.
I would have hit him with the hook.
Hit him with the hind.
Yeah, and I would have been very slow moving.
Has he ever come out with the snake fast so you know he wants food?
Yeah, I know when he's hungry and he wants food. Every time I go near that cage, he's like,
I love that I'm getting this much. I'm really genuinely coming away from this learning things today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to have a conversation with my niece now. She has like a dozen of these. I'm going to impress her.
Bangkok, Thailand. Here we are. This snake jumps out. Why is there a loose snake?
These are three women just walking down the hallway, and a snake just jumps out, and holy shit.
So Bangkok is an interesting area where you can have city and then immense wildlife. Right, like on the side of the road, you can have elephants. They have sun bears, which is the smallest bear. They have all sorts of like venomous reptiles. And meanwhile, there's like a club right up the block.
She kicked her slipper right off.
The snake was likely driven in by heavy rain, and it drove it right into the 6th floor of an apartment building in Bangkok.
All right.
All right. Well, I think I've had enough of the snakes. To be honest.
I'm snaked out.
I don't think I can continue actually.
Yeah.
Well, just to end on a positive note, let's do the one where this guy had a 30-foot python and he throws it out the window because there's a fire and the woman climbs up the snake and rescued it from the fire. So let's pull that up. Scott, that's positive.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
I'm like, what?
It's like the snake Rapunzel story.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Do you see any?
Yes, Michael.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Snake Ghosts?
The snakes get around the car. Have you seen what?
What? I thought Pimp was going to be like, have you ever seen Ghosts of Snakes? He's always ask guests about
That'd be
ghosts.
great. No, do you feel like they have any personality at all?
Or they just dead inside?
No, they have I would say some of them have, especially these bigger ones, have personalities. Not much.
What kind of personality?
It's like some of them are just a little more calm and cool. Other ones are like a little flighty. That's up at this sort of thing. Like imagine bumping into like, personality in the club that's just like, like when you talk to
snake on cocaine.
We bump into someone. It's like I'm just unsure of their feelings. Like they're just kind of like,
Look at this snake on the back of the car.
That's a problem.
On the back of a Fiat.
Then there's others who are like, they're engaging.
It
a
fell
little
off
more,
into the middle of the road.
Yeah, the snake's on the highway.
That's dirtbag shit.
Said it was rescued by highway workers. Could you imagine you just working on the highway and they're like, we need you to do an animal rescue. It's a fucking 35-foot snake.
So what he got out of the,
This person does not know. That's not that person's snake.
how did that happen? I have many questions.
Who knows?
It's probably an Uber.
Yeah.
Have you ever done stand up with the snakes on?
I feel like I want to do that because I'm running out of shit. I've been running out of shit for years now, and maybe just have the snake on my neck but never address it.
That's good.
This fucking do comedy, and there's like a fucking huge python,
snake.
on it, and I'm
Well,
just like, oh my
won't
god.
be on one of my shows.
I'd love to see Chris do stand up with the snake on.
Oh, just
There's a clip, dude.
snake on stage. Every time a joke misses, goes.
It'd be fun to try to do one bit with that around your neck.
dare
One
you.
bit.
One bit.
And
dare
what would it
Look,
sound like?
look! It's crushing its fucking hand.
Cut it out, look.
Cut it out.
Strong, they're very strong.
Do they sleep?
Yeah, with their eyes open. They
Really?
don't have eyelids.
Really?
Yeah,
You ever prank
So
anybody?
are they seeing in their sleep?
no. But they don't. You don't know what they. You don't know if they sleep or not.
Oh, right.
You could test yourself if you want. Go in
Right,
right.
You ever prank anybody or like teach your kids a lesson with the snake?
No, I don't like to use snakes that way. I
Just
do-
start beating
yeah.
somebody with a snake.
Yeah, I was irresponsible. You had mentioned that you had two Rottweilers. I had a Rottweiler that I bought off. My mother bought off a cop at the age of I was like 9 years old,
That thing is too close to your neck, my
and
friend.
he was he's fine. And I used to when friends came into the apartment, I used to go like that. I used to go watch him, and he used to get all riled up. That's very irresponsible.
This is the.
the snake is literally. Look,
It's so funny.
look.
Yo, make no mistake, my snakes match my kicks.
Wow. Yo, so you're not scared for your cat's life in the room with all those snakes in a pit
Listen,
bull?
man, the time I left the fucking snake enclosures open, thank God it's been every other enclosure but Oliver's, because he could take down a cat and he's always hungry. Like this
What
motherfucker
about
likes
the
to
pit
eat.
bull?
Yeah, I don't have the pit anymore, but like.
But what
he
about
could-
if the pit came in contact with that?
I think they'll be indifferent towards one another. I think they will. I don't think the pit will bother. But the snake may just run away from it because like the size.
Okay.
But the cats, that's a good meal for Oliver.
Well, the snake is. If that snake was on the floor here and you walked in, is the snake scared of you?
Yeah,
Because your size,
Yeah,
right?
right. They don't want to be bothered. They'll stand still. You know, they don't want to be.
But do they
noticed.
see you as a potential threat?
Yeah, if you're hovering over them and you're fast moving, but you know it's the way you approach them. You see how he came out was very slow moving.
Right.
You know, I'm acting like I'm part of the earth. This kind of come on, not like.
And is that's the truth with most snakes? Like if you approach any snake like that, odds are they're not going to try to bite you first if you don't smell like right. What about if you saw a snake in the desert?
Yeah, I would. You know, it depends. Each snake is different. Like I'm talking about my domesticated snakes.
right.
That's the way I handle it.
Right.
I won't necessarily fuck with a snake in the desert because that could be venomous.
Right.
That could be
It's just wrapping itself around the microphone.
And at no point, as much experience as you have, and as many times as they've been on your neck, and you've done this exact scenario, at no point do you ever have a thought creep in that second guesses yourself in the moment? And you're like, I just got the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
Nah.
The hemi-peenies. Okay.
I feel like that around common folk that I interact with every day, but not my snakes.
Right.
So you feel safer around snakes than you do around people.
You know that's right.
Now you're a dirtbag. Have you ever rented this? Have you ever rented this out to a kid's party or done that?
No, but I want to get into that field.
No,
So
he
if you
did
know
do in
anybody-
the beginning of the pandemic. He did a
Isn't that
Sergio's
liability?
like showed off all his animals from his house on Instagram Live. I got
And
my
best believe I did it with underwear.
yeah, he did it with underwear on, and he did it, and all we really saw was his family terrified in the back, and he
And
had
my
shitty
whack-ass
Wi-Fi.
dick print.
So it kept, my daughter was watching. I was like, oh, there's a
My whack ass dick
yeah.
print.
My daughter was like, why does his phone keep freezing? I'm like, he got T-Mobile. Sergio, where can people find you?
Oh, SergioChicon.com. All the social medias there, dates with you are there, and a couple other shows, and yeah, and so it's easy. The website SergioChicon.com.
That's it. And if you know, can people? Will you ever have like a live appearance with your snakes out in like Tompkins Square Park or around your neighborhood?
They're gonna have to pay for that.
Go see Sergio. Obviously the funniest, sweetest dude ever.
Look, it's like a sling now. I can't do anything with my arm. That's how powerful he is. This is my arm resting.
Really?
Yeah,
You can't get out of that.
I can get out of it. But I'm gonna need you guys' help.
Well, we'll see. Maybe let's get to. You want to get to know Sergio without the snakes?
Yeah.
No, let the snakes out. Let the snakes out.
Put that snake in a box. That snake in a box, Serge. for your snake in a box.
Can we just put the snake on the table?
Here. Talk, we're on.
All right, you want to put the snake down, and wherever it goes, it goes.
Is that crazy?
No, it's not crazy. I'll just put him right here. Oh my God.
No thanks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to warm up to it in this amount of time.
You want to let it eat like a painting of DeRosa?
Can you feed it?
Do you have rats
Can
on
you
you?
feed one of them?
I don't have rats in my back pocket. Although I did have a friend growing up who used to put chicken wings in his pocket.
And feed him?
No,
Really?
and feed himself after playing basketball.
Oh my God! Sounds like something Hillary Clinton would do with the bottle of hot sauce.
Isn't that wild?
He held
His name, yeah, his name
Was he also a pandering politician?
He used to wear jogging pants, and we used to play hoops. And he used to go in his pocket, pick out the lint, and eat chicken wings, and then throw them behind his head like a banana peel, like a
You've
cartoon
gotta be
does.
kidding me.
No, I'm serious.
He'd ball with the wings in his pocket.
Yeah, and he used to stand sideways. I remember he was very like favored the left side of like his hip. He would like lean over and just like took and maintain eye contact.
Maybe he had
with me.
scoliosis, and you were making fun of someone who's disabled.
and pull the lint off
Yeah,
too.
put the lint off and then eat the chicken. Then throw the bone behind his head like a cartoon character would throw a banana peel.
Right. But let me ask you a question. Did you not come on with the?
I don't have any more toilet paper left.
Can you hear? I don't know.
Here, use this. Use this.
It's merch.
Here, use the snake betting.
ChrisDComedy.com.
Question. Did he know he was? Were you guys laughing at it? Did he know he was joking around, or was he dead serious?
No, he was dead serious.
He didn't think it was. He didn't like. Did you guys clown him?
No, I don't know if I came. I knew enough to like make. It was just so. It was baffled. I was baffled by the sights.
Right.
Because we had just physically just finished playing basketball. Like your fingertips always black when you play basketball.
Right.
And for him to go pure wasn't a thing in 1992. So he's going in his pocket, but yet he's hygienic according to his standards, right? He's picking out the lint.
Right.
Eating a chicken and threw it behind his head and said, pass the rock.
Yeah.
Sergio
Wild.
grew up in the Lower East Side, like the amount of characters. He had a friend growing up in the Lower East Side that he would like get drunk, and he would like when he would get drunk, his eyeballs would go in the back of his head.
Oh, no. Wait, time out. Rewind. It wasn't drunk. Let's not
cocaine.
Let's not soften this up. Let's not sugarcoat it. This was full blown cocaine at a dive bar I used to hang out at.
Yeah.
And we used to call him slot machines because his eye used to roll when he fucking got
Are
high.
you kidding me?
I was
Remember
like,
that?
what a great nickname, slot
slot
And he couldn't
machines.
complete a sentence. He would go, yo, Serg, you the man.
It's like
That's all
slot
he used to
machine,
say
like,
all
"Oh,
night like that. Yo, you the man. And his eyes to just fucking roll.
Yo, growing up in the Lower East Side, like when he grew up, growing up right now, if you guys are familiar with New York, if you're not, I'll tell you, Lower East Side right now is one of the most gentrified parts of the whole city. Very safe. There's yoga studios.
It's still Dirtbag, though. It's coming back.
But it is.
It's got its dirty
Thanks,
blocks.
Mayor de Blasio. It's making a nice comeback now to its olden days. But when Sergio grew up there in the 90s, that was like a very, very difficult neighborhood to grow up in Manhattan.
It's a lot of death and despair. Now both worlds are colliding, where you get the accommodating factors like a city bike for people who want to ride to work. But you know who's on the city bikes?
Yeah.
The fucking ghouls and goblins that COVID revealed. So these fucking guys who I know don't have active bank accounts are riding these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad did.
So that was like, it's entwined in.
My dad. He worked for the New York City sanitation. That's
So
why
he must have seen some
and
shit.
That was his hood. That's where he worked.
The Lower East Side.
Lower East Side.
Oh, so
yeah, in
he's
the
working-
80s and 90s.
Early morning, picking up. He must have seen everything.
He's seen everything.
Did he tell you?
So,
Like,
a lot of stories.
really?
Yeah, everything you could think of, he's seen it.
He's seen it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lot of apple cider
people
vinegar
getting
shots.
killed.
He saw it actively, and then he would just pick up their bodies, throw it in the back
Dead
of the truck.
people, dead people getting killed. Everything you could think of. Everything.
I seen, growing up in the Lower East Side, and this is no bullshit, I seen 3 bodies pulled out of the East River. Right.
You actively saw this.
Yeah,
with
walking
a
with
snake
my
around your
mother.
neck. Like,
A garter snake. I was young in the hobby. I was green.
yeah.
And I
Like,
seen
I got
that.
Purell if you guys need.
I seen a guy shot behind his head. A neighborhood guy shooting another neighborhood guy. And I'm playing handball against a white van. Boom. And we never stopped the game. That was the crazy thing.
That's
Me and
called trauma.
Yeah.
That is.
And this is some shit that I'm tapping into now. I was like, yo, that's not normal. Like I was,
Wait.
I was playing handball against a white van.
Which is unbelievable already.
Right. And then a neighborhood guy who
Who
I
you-
seen
yeah.
every day shot another guy who I seen every day behind the head and ran away like a freaking like a cartoon character with a bag of money like this with a gun like behind his head.
So you saw the man who was shot behind the head just laying there with his brains on the pavement.
I didn't see bloods and brains because it was like on the corner of the block, but I saw him fall flat on his face, and
He's dead, right?
Dead around the spot. But the way he ran away was the most like entertaining thing. Yeah, like the knees were to his chest and his head was back. Like, you know.
But
so you guys were laughing at this kind of.
Wait. You didn't. Yeah, you
never
didn't
stopped playing handball.
Now it makes sense.
That was wild to me. I didn't realize it. So the cops came up to me, and I was talking about like I knew these cops. The cops were like, "What did you say?" I saw a guy, and my friend was going like this, like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Right.
And I was like, "Nah, I don't really see much." And the officer was like, "Hey, come on, man, you said it." And yeah, I stopped talking, and then we continued playing handball.
So you were eyewitnesses. No eyewitnesses said anything.
Right.
So, what about when you saw the guy that shot him later on?
Now you asked me too many questions. I saw the guy like 20 years later. He was buffed, act like he didn't know me, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yo, that guy just shot someone.
So he got away with it to this day.
No, he
Well,
got caught. He did like 20 years. He did like
for that murder.
Yeah, he got caught.
Oh,
but it wasn't my
years and
doing.
now he's out.
It wasn't my doing. Make that very clear. I didn't say anything. I was just saying I saw a guy get shot. They were like, "Who was it?" I was gonna go into it like because I was like going off adrenaline. Like, "Oh yeah, he lives right." Like, but my friend called me with like, I don't know how much I was gonna reveal, but I was definitely talking to the cop before my friend was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Right.
Damn,
dude.
Yeah. Wow, it's crazy how when you experience things like that.
You didn't even run.
No. It was just like it was. I remember that's something that I always go back to. How we just kept on with the night.
When I lived with my grandparents when I was growing up in Staten Island, and not a great neighborhood, and we would hear gunshots all the time like it was nothing. Like we would hear that we would be sitting. My grandparents didn't have air conditioning, so we'd have the windows open in the summer,
right?
And we'd be sitting in the living room like watching television and hear gunshots, and to the point where we weren't even like we didn't blink. We're just like, oh, gunshots.
Right. Yeah. It was just
it was. I mean, I don't. If I would have seen someone get shot point blank in the head in front of me, I don't think I would have continued handball. But we did. We were like, you do become a little numb to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dirtbag shit.
Well, as you're revealing your childhood, it's getting more and more obvious why you feel comfortable with snakes wrapped around your body, why you think it's okay to leave your family unintended with venomous animals, because what you're basically saying to them is, hey, I saw a guy get shot, I kept playing handball, you could deal with a little rattlesnake.
You could do illegal reptilians.
Sergio's one of those guys who's clearly gotten better looking as he's gotten older.
Yo, I was hungover that day. I remember that photo shoot.
You remember
that day? Yeah, I remember I was
hungover. Your eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah. Best believe. Well, that's the thing when you're like an active, like when you're an ex fucking drunk and drug user.
By the way, let me just say,
there's a lot of photos that surface. They're like, oh shit, look at that.
Sergio has been sober for 10 years, right?
I've been sober for some time.
Now he's reticulated.
Sergio's a reticulated Puerto Rican.
Which, by the way, I totally avoided that question. Like, we went outside, and I kept on looking at you like, I gotta look that way. I was trying to Google it, and then I kept on getting caught. You're like, yeah, Sergio can't read. I was like, nah.
You don't let Sal leave. He's like, yo, delete that. Delete that part. You ain't walking through.
We're gonna need to cut that out.
Yeah. Also, the word we invented, we couldn't remember last week. Someone posted it. Laxticity.
Laxticity. That's what it was.
Shout out laxticity. Shout out reticulated laxticity.
That shows like it has the ability to stretch.
No, I think that's
we made up a word on a
I
podcast.
think that's elasticity. But yeah, we just made up the word laxticity.
Rick Ross buys his son a $10,000
Wu-Tang
steak.
shit. Just flip it and bounce out some other shit. First of all, not sounding like the shit.
Yes.
Wu-Tang is one of those
is this
guys
that gold steak people have been talking about?
What's a gold steak?
They literally cook the steak. They drench it in gold. Is what I saw.
Oh God, it's so fucking.
And then they bring it out in a suitcase.
You can get such a better deal at HelloFresh. Just use the promo code HeyBabe16.
Is that? Did you see the one with the gold steak? It was like thousands of dollars. They dipped it in gold and then they bring it out with a suitcase. Wait, they bring it out in a suitcase, and then they have a SWAT team come out with guns and surround the suitcase, and then like it's all part of the ordering the steak. It's so douchey though. You order the steak. A guy comes out in a suit with a briefcase, and he's
so
surrounded by a
obnoxious.
SWAT team with guns.
Fuck
They
people.
bring it to the table, and the SWAT team is surrounding the table with the guns. They open the suitcase and pull out the steak that is dripped in gold.
It's so stupid.
God, it's so stupid.
I just saw it online. Not
I mean, this is
$400.
why-
It was thousands of dollars, and they made a whole thing about it. Like, I'm sure if you Googled like gold steak suitcase SWAT team or something,
I mean, people do the.
it's
said, "I ain't
one of
putting
those.
meat in
One of
my
those
mouth."
videos has a whole SWAT team behind them.
Oh, whatever. The snake, by the way,
I'm embarrassed when they come over with a candle and cupcake to sing Happy Birthday.
me too. Hate it.
I never the nightclub with the friggin' sparklers,
sparklers.
with the bottle this big and them blowing whistles and walking over. I'm like, oh my
No
god,
thanks.
please, Jesus Christ.
Vegans putting flowers on meats in grocery store to honor dead animals.
Well, that's
you
one thing
go.
that's wrong with everybody right now.
It would be a guy with a haircut like that, right?
100%. Yeah, here you go. Well, if you would
mean-
have told me she's a vegan, I would have never guessed.
What are you gonna put? What are you gonna lay on the rose for the person that snipped the rose and killed the rose?
Also, who's funding this? That's expensive.
Roses are not cheap.
Yeah. They are not cheap.
Is this a sign of?
Which
Are
by
they recording themselves? Well, it got 20 million views. You know, when you think about it, if you really boil it down, sometimes the content is very easy to make.
Yeah, just 20 million views on something. I mean,
That got 25% of the views of the Seinfeld finale. You know what I mean? In a day.
well,
Well, you
I
think
feel I'm-
odds that either of us anybody here got sick from your 5 sneezes?
I would say there's a 90% chance at least somebody, including the snake, is going to have a cold tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
I'll be sending you a doctor's bill.
Oh my God.
Do you take them out every time you come home? Like, do you spend when do you spend time with them? Do you carve it out?
The tongue's too fast.
I can't believe you,
Dude, it
I'm like
literally was a-
offended by your behavior.
You told me that when it's looking for food, the tongue goes fast. That was going very fast. This been Hey Babe.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey, babe.